and come inherit the kingdom. And this is also still in Matthew. Prepared. Now the question, surely there's many words of the kingdom, you say, and the kingdom of heaven is like a woman that make bread, and if thou, and she must knee, take the yeast till it is needs to spread through all the whole bread. So we can put it in the oven and then it rises and then you have your bread. What does it mean? Okay, so what is the preparation? So you say, inherit the kingdom prepared. Now, the verse, just a simple verse, have so many new thought lines in. You are a Christian, know a lot of things. These thought lines have not been presented. I say, and then the king say to those on his right. Surely, here it opened, they say, in the Son. Oh, when the Son of Man come in his glory, he will sit on his throne of glory. And here in the Son. And then the king shall say to those on his right, blessed are the Father, inherit the kingdom. Surely here talk about the kingdom. Each of these parables means a kingdom is like a merchant, businessman, look for the treasure. When he find it, he sell everything and buy the land where he find the treasure. And what does it mean? Can you stand it? So, surely the word kingdom are now heavily loaded in meanings. You say, I know the parable, but what is the meaning? Now here it say the kingdom are prepared. Well, what does it mean? Does it mean the king prepared? You say just prepared, it's a passive. You don't, it says just prepared. God prepared the kingdom. Or who prepared the kingdom? Are the kingdoms, now you have many concepts. Now surely we will guess now, it is the king that prepared the kingdom, which is prepared. It's saying which he prepared for you. You say, which is prepared. So, the parable of the farmers is in the kingdom of heaven is like a man that plant a vineyard and rent it out for the farmers. What does it mean? And surely tell now here the farmers are surely not the vineyard, are bigger than the vineyard. Now the farm have wall around it. Now we know we have a wall around the earth, a ozone layer. Otherwise the sun's rays will do damage. You put tower in it. Surely we have telescopes to look out. Wine press. We have technology built a lot of structures for the vineyard. The life forms that's here to process. And he sent his servants to collect the rent. surely, they say the kingdom of God is like this. They have to produce fruit. Now he's saying, what shall he say? What shall he do? He say, he will utterly destroy the farmers and give it to those that bear the fruit. Now here he talk also, who bear the fruit? And for who? What fruit does the man want from? I mean, say, well, just from the vineyard. Well, what does it mean? So surely the concept of the kingdom are heavily loaded, but because of all these parables, Jesus start talking. He's saying which is prepared. Now, what it means, so surely prepared means make ready or are in the working to become ready, is prepared from. And now he say a timeline, sort of a timeline from the beginning of the world. Now we know the world's a big place. We have talked a little bit about it. But what does all these things mean? Oh, the gospel. Wow, we have here this guy talk about the gospel and that guy talk about God. Well, as if they know what is the gospel. So the Bible talk about the kingdom, about this gospel. Now, surely the basic question which I ask are God prepared, and then at the end of the world, here he talk also, I say, the harvest are the end of the world. So the world have an end. Now we have realized the world have an end. Not only scientific, everything go to a lower state. But because of that, people say, what is our hope? Everything go to the low, so we will be disappointed. Solomon comes say everything are useless, vanity. Even I've built a lot of structures. For what? Can't stand it. So because the world are going down, what hope can you provide? You say, oh, let us go to Mars. But we know Mars will also be destroyed. We also know this big catastrophes that will come when the two galaxies merge. We don't know what are going to happen. Something serious can happen. And then we know everything burn out. Everything roll up. We know now there's a black hole, there's a center of this galaxy, which is more heavy than the whole galaxy. Just like the sun, otherwise the things won't go around the sun. Alright, so what is the final hope? Now we can just populate. But now here in the parable saying the harvest is the end of the world. So there's the end of the world. But what now? What happened now? Now you're saying the reapers. Now normally you sow your seed and then you have your reapers. They gather the harvest. Shall gather everything that you find in the world. And gather it together and burn it. And then I say, the good seed the man plant are the children of the kingdom. Now, what concept is that? They will be gathered and put in the barn. So the question is many questions now which come. We talk about very significant setup, which are basic questions, which we ask. All right, what we say when the people say, "Oh, when are Jesus coming back?" He have just appeared here for a very short time. When are he coming back? But here he say, when the Son of Man came in his glory. Now, the Son of Man is man. We know this 8,000 people, 8 billion people on this world is a lot of people. Don't think in China it's a lot of people. A lot of people. You can just see when the army, the women and the guys walk, it's just same length, the same. Nobody walk. So difficult. So many say, he must massage. It's difficult to massage so in pace. They just walk. I see the Russians, the Americans, the Middle East people, whatsoever. Nobody march like and in such massive balloons. Exactly the same length, maybe the same age, the same. They march. Who can do it like the Chinese? Who are so disciplined like this nation? And if you see, surely she claimed now against the gaming. You can only play this, and then he make new rules, and then he make more new. That's very bad for the industry. The Tencents have to lead the market in the gaming process. They produce the most games. They have so many studios that produce games. And surely gaming camps, and then they want to train the guys like soldiers because they say there's addiction, whatsoever. But it's bad for the economy. Now for 9 months, no new game can come on the market. Bad. But if you see how many of the young people play games day and night, surely the games must be programmed to present something. The logic, mathematics, presenting challenges can get very complex. I can put up complex mathematic problems for you very easy, which but I color it now with backgrounds and what so on. It's still a mathematic problem you actually have to solve, which are very easily programmed in the computer. You just need to set up all your environments, and then you can build out your formulas, which people say, surely the young people get hooked. So you see Jordan, he just want to play chess. He tried a new You say chess is good, but the other games are not. No, to catch a guy's attention, you have to give him a problem which he can start solving. And then as you go further and train, you let him solve a bigger problem. So innocently that he don't know, he do a lot of mathematics here. So here the government say, oh, these people are too busy with the challenge. Surely, if Mars can get our time to play games, there must be something that have attraction. You have no time for nothing. Alright, so just think about surely they make wrong decisions and then they try to come back a little bit. So they don't really know what are happening with the people. People are growing up, so the Bible said in the son of Ham came in his glory. Alright, we don't know what is the path. Surely, what the Bible mean by the kingdom are prepared? Now we know the first chapter in Genesis talk about creation, and then the Bible say God rest on the seventh day. So he have made man to have powers of dominion, and then he rest. But then something new start again. So something new start now again. Can you stand there? What is the new thing that start? So they asked Jesus, tell us about the end. He say, if you don't know the beginning, how can you talk about the end? You don't know even the beginning. Oh, we know the beginning. What happened now after he rest?
After he rest.
So like a new day.
After he need everything, he rest.
Now he rests. Now surely something new happened. Maybe a new world, a new kingdom, a new chapter of creation, a new place. Now, surely this is the question. So Jesus said, if you want to know the end, ask what's the beginning. If you want to know how the tree ends, just go and look at the seed of the tree. Everything the end are there in the beginning, in the root. Alright, so God make out of the ground man. So what does he have now already talk about? Let us make man in our image and let him have dominion. What are he talking now? Make man out of the ground. So this is now the ground of the current world. But something else happened now.
And then he blows the spirit of life into man.
Now, he blow into the man out of the ground, which he formed out of the ground, and blow the spirit of life inside it. Now, surely this is now something new. Something, you say, what is this? Now, Jesus say, you cannot go into the kingdom except say no one can enter into the kingdom. So yesterday we take and so entrance shall be ministered richly into the kingdom of our Lord and Savior if you add to your faith. They are the whole sentence go there. They add this and add this, and if you add, you will not be unfruitful in the knowledge. But if you are lacking these things, you are blind, and your former sins are not cleansed. You forgot these are cleansed. And if you make sure your calling and your election. So I say, who are elected, who are chosen, who can pass the test to enter into this kingdom. So there is probably a test. There's 5 virgins and 5 foolish virgins. There's one with a talent that are rejected. It seems the half are goats. They cannot inherit. There's a selection process. There's clear selection process. What is the condition? Jesus say, except you cannot enter into the kingdom except something must have happened. They say, except you are born from water and the Spirit, you cannot. So if you are not born of water and Spirit, you cannot enter into the kingdom. So what does he mean? He said to him, he said, except somebody are born from above, he cannot know. Now who is these people that's not born? Or are all men born? Have Adam not received the Spirit of life? Or are they those that have not received the Spirit of life? Have Adam or man not received the Spirit of life?
Yes, they have.
So Jesus spoke. He said, the sower go out and sow. Now he planted the word. Now are the words planted in the hearts of people. The word of the kingdom. He said, this is the word of the kingdom.
Oh. So who planted the word of the kingdom?
Say the sower go out and sow. And what is the ground? The hearts of man, the heart of the soul. Now we know man have a soul. We know man have a mind. Nobody doubt that man have a spirit. If you say this, it sounds a little bit weird. Say no, come, let us do mathematics. Well, what are you talking about, spirit? Consciousness, Mark will say, the consciousness, which has the soul. You don't talk about spirit. This is just maybe your soul which you talk about. No, people talk about their heart, which is very important for them. But the spirit, here he says, somebody are not born from, that word born means actually just created. Genesis, from water and spirit. Now, is everyone born from spirit and life? This is the question. Why must we preach the gospel if they or are already in the kingdom? So this is the question. Now here it's saying, and God out of the ground formed man and blow the spirit of life in him. But now we hear of very strange things. He planted a garden. And in the middle of the garden, of all the life forms, is the tree of life. There's a source of life. There's also a source of knowledge. Now, what we know is the source of knowledge. Now, the Hebrews saying the future world. Now, there is a future world. So here he's saying, and have tasted the powers of the world to come. The Hebrew talks, so you say there's a world to come. He say, and by faith, they have looked for a city which foundations are not built by hands. Now, what does it mean? He say they look for a city. Moses have looked for a city with different foundations. So this is strange. They say to people have faith. Moses by faith. Because he looked for a city built with different foundations. Now, here he say, but the future world are not submitted to the angels. Now we know the law of Moses come from the ministry of angels. A couple of times Paul say it. He say, what's the reason for the law? It was ordained by angels. Till the promise, till Christ comes. He's just a schoolmaster to Christ. Now, what is Christ? So surely the current world are run by morals. If we can just accomplish this high goal of morals, we will have a prosperous society. This is the message sound through the four corners of this world, through all the massive information coming out. We want some justice and moral. Who talk about the spirit? Oh, the church think they can talk. oh, the spirit are peaceful. No, your mind can be also peaceful. Your heart also, center of your soul. It's not emotional, not wild, it's a little bit self-controlled. This is peace. And the soul can be full of activity, full of ambition, full of massive forward will. But they don't talk about spirit. No, that's nothing spiritual at all. They don't know. How they want the higher elements of the soul, prosperity, and justice, and peace. They only talk about the soul. If you do justice, moral things, you will have peace against the nations.
Even Paul said you shall receive the peaceful fruit of righteousness.
Yeah.
Righteousness to do with peace.
All right. Now we talk about faith, which reach out into the spirit.
Oh.
Faith are planted in the heart of man, but it reach out unto this new kingdom, this new world order. Nobody tell about this new place. But from the beginning, here it say, and God blow the spirit of life in the man he formed from the ground. Now hath he blow in everyone. Man was already there. He have already dominated the earth and dominate the animals. In the beginning was a big thing. Now to dominate the earth is more complex, and it seems how smaller the life the virus are more complex to dominate it. The big animals we have already dominated. We think is the biggest problem. No, it was not the biggest, it's the easiest problems. We have not big animals. The elephant is the biggest element we have today. There was much bigger elements here on the earth, which are no danger for us anymore. All right, so here it is. We have soul. Everyone can testify about that. But that we have spirit, who can say what it is? Say, oh, yes, but we know we are Christians. No, you manifest your soul. And your soul. Just to operate your soul, you have to educate, you have to force yourself to study, try to understand something, to get a new idea. It's nearly impossible to have a vision of a new activity. Never happens. This is like chicken teeth. They don't exist. To have light, just imagination. So we say, well, we are an enlightened age. All it means is a lot of knowledge. There's nothing new. There's nothing new. Well, we have ChatGPT, work with data. No, you have to work with the formulas, with the software. Just conceptually, I can say, this and the software and the data, they just try to work better with the data. Find some mathematical formula, put some weights and see what come more forward and then put it in a higher rank. But it can get now very complex. Alright, what is the new ideas? What is the light? Now, surely, when Jesus appeared, he talked about something else. Nobody talked what he has talked. The Old Testament prophets talk about the angels. He has to be moral. This is what they talk. Say, wow, the king become immoral. Babylon will come and take you out. This is the whole prophecy of Jeremiah. Solomon said, wow, you have to be wise and you can build a palace and a big kingdom for you here on the earth. And then he said, what is the use of it? Because there are an end of this world. This is all he said, is an end. And you feel it on your bones. I have thought when I was young, my wisdom is the answer, the salvation, and I've propagated. I say wisdom, cry out in the city, in the streets, corners of the streets, in the gates, in the important places. Don't be always so simple. Listen to advice. Run out the wisdom. It will protect you. Well, later he talk about justice. Say, this is the Savior. This is what he promotes. This is his mouth is full of that. Have he mentioned anything about the Spirit? Vague references. Spirit is more your will or something like that. Yes, say out of your heart came the issues of life. He had no clue about the new kingdom. Yeah, he said, build a kingdom here on earth. Where is the new kingdom? But here in the beginning, the Bible say, God blow the Spirit of life into man. Have Moses talk about it? He talk about the soul. So many souls have come out of Egypt. Only soul. Where's this word, the Spirit of life? Who talk? What prophet talk about that? Not a single one.
Prophet talk about soul, yes.
They talk about the soul.
David said, my soul struggle. My soul have no peace.
Say, the Lord, say, so word that fall in their soul. Here and there, they say, well, maybe it's their spirit, but it's very vague. But here in the roots of the second chapter of the God race, something happened. I thought Adam was already made to have dominion. Surely his soul can have dominion over the earth.
True.
But now something happened. They say it's just two stories with different perspectives. No, the story continues. Now they are a spirit, but we don't hear in the Old Testament really about it's a temple, physical temple that must be built. But Jesus said, the time is coming that we shall not worship on this mountain or Jerusalem, but the true worshippers. He started talking about, I thought David was a good, no, he meditated on the law. What is that? Morals.
To try to have peace.
So surely he's saying if you meditate, there's good results. You will be like a tree planted close to the river. And your leaves will be always green. And you will give fruit on your time. But it seems that the tree of life each month has new fruits. Not fruit on each time, it may be when the summer comes or when the time for the fruit comes once in a year, and then you have to wait another year just for a couple of days in a week, and then the fruit is gone. Even the flower just whoops and it's gone at its time, and then you have to rest for a whole year. Alright, so just think, how beautiful is the flowers, new flowers. Where does it come from? Out of your garden? Are you taking pictures of your new flowers? Alright, what have happened here with God, who talk about this thing that have happened, and then he talk about God plant not just a tree of knowledge. There is not just angels. There is not just morals. They have ministered the law to our current world. Just try to keep the law. We are just upset if the law are not kept. If you go and buy and sell, you implement the law. You say, is it fair for what the guy sell and what he deliver? You ask the question, does he steal from you? Does he lie to you for beautiful package? Are he trying to deceive you, try to take from you, whatsoever? You ask question about the law each day. You get upset if he has cheated you. If the politician promised don't do it, you blame him. This is the law. We implement it. We can't just in our high places execute the law. We are happy. Who talk about the Spirit? The bad speakers say, well, you have faith in somebody. And then when you die, you go somewhere. Nobody can talk straight about it. There are no subject in the universities. There's a psychology. Religion, they talk about the history. And the possibility that there can be miracles. They say, no, it cannot be possible. And that Jesus has resurrected, maybe it's evidence, but show us. It do not exist in our experience. Some will say, well, Moses has not come out of Egypt, but it was just that natural plagues there, whatsoever. They reason never about important things. Where do you hear about the Spirit? You just don't hear zero. Even from the Protestant pulpits, zero morals. Dress good, put your hat on, and give your thanks, all the things that the Old Testament have talked. Where's the tenth? Us guys are right, where's the tenth in the New Testament? Yes, there's a verse, but they quote the Old Testament. You say, Abraham have given tenth to Melchizedek. some priests there in his time. They say, here's Abraham, give it to him. Yeah, the Old Testament. You just quote the Old Testament. All right, so all I say to tell me now about the spirit of life. Where is the subject? Where is the information? Where is the videos? He's here met his peeps. A peep here and a peep there. It's not big voices. Big realities. People say, let's just come to reality. Now Jesus come. Yeah, I say, he speak as if it seems he speak about natural things. But then you say, wow, what happened now here? Must there be a soul? I thought the spirit of life already put into man. Now, through the whole history of the Old Testament, there's only one which the New Testament writers mention. This is Abram. He had believed God. Paul mentioned him a couple of times, many times. The Hebrew mentioning Abram had faith, and he was say he are justified. Now the word faith come not in the Old Testament. Faith word was planted from God and bring faith. This is the idea. So something from out the realm come planted in, but it do not fit in the soul of man. It evaporates. There's no structures that hold it. Very difficult to hold the light. You hear it, you walk away and forgot it. And tomorrow you just go on your own path again. Your own understanding. You see maybe and sometimes you don't even see. Now, what is this that sower must go out and sow a seed? I thought the spirit of life was already planted in man. And it seems that even it is sown, 75% is unsuccessful. If each one are just a quarter, maybe it is more hard ground than soft ground. But at least only 25% souls in their hearts are good ground to receive the spirit of life. Now all it say, and man become a living. He was a soul, but now he became a living soul. So he was already created in the light, is a likeness, is an image. It's not the spiritual things, it's the real. This is the truth. This is the image. Like it, comparable. But now, after the spirit of life are blown into man, and soul become a living soul, something of the life of the spirit are penetrating, growing as like the seed grow now in the soul. Now here is the same message Jesus say. They say the words sower go out to sow. People don't know who is the sower. But most, even it are sown in the soul of man, in the heart of the soul of man. Most are just wasted. How many read the scripture? They know a natural world. Tell me something natural. They don't know anything, any working higher. Is your mind, is your heart, is your emotions, is your ambitions, is your motivation, your encouragement. We have so many words for our soul. And some say, this is the Spirit. Our heart is the Spirit. Now here Jesus say, you cannot enter into this kingdom. There's a selection. My mother was a good, grandma was a good, and she have died, she go to heaven. I say, has she accept Jesus? She was a good person. I say, then she's not in a... Why the woman start crying? They don't know. Everyone wants to comfort her. But Jesus have no comfort. He say, you cannot.
I know why the woman do it.
Too straight. Jesus too straight. He said, accept. You cannot. There must happen something. And if there's something happened, what have happened? I don't know what have happened. I'm just a better person, a good person, more moral. I think I must be a nicer person. But it's so difficult. Don't let me minister too much. I will burn out. What type of thing is that? Yeah, the world end. You will burn out. If you have not some